What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Zole-xp, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that's been very, very overdue, very long requested. Yep, that's right. Making the babies. Nope, I'm just joking. It's Ninjago and Ryu time. As someone known pretty well throughout the Ninjago community as the king of reviews, I'm not making that up. It's about time we finally get to a controversial set, and here we are with Ninjago and Ryu's Battle. Let me pull up the actual name. Ninjago and Ryu's Battle, there you go. Set number 71855 with 347 pieces, and a retail price of $44.99. This matches with Round 2, which we will be getting to, and I'm kind of shocked I haven't really reviewed this yet. This has been very long overdue. Same with Jay's transforming buggy. That's next, and then we start going backwards and doing those sets. Any set I have that's like after it, so a lot of the spectral stuff, then Thunderfane stuff. So yeah, if you want to see that, tune in for a while. It's probably gonna take me a while to get through it all, but today our focus is Ninjago and Ryu's Battle, and oh boy, is there a lot to talk about. Starting off with the good, we have one of my favorite characters being Aaron, and this is now a new suit for his Season 4 design. He has replaced all of the black on his suit design for this dark blue like Sora, as well as he now has this like orangish color on his arm, which is really nice. He reuses the old hood piece, which is a little disappointing, but I kind of like the mix match design, especially for the jungle aesthetic. His torso now includes 2 dragons instead of just Thunderfang. And, he includes 2 swords. His face print is exactly the same. This is also the exact same piece as Sora's merge suit. So here's his full body design. Like I said, it's an alright figure. I do prefer the Dark Aaron. And then on the back, he has the 2 tails intertwining to create a symbol. I believe that is his symbol. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm not really big into, like, Ninjargon. I don't really understand it. But from some things I have seen, I believe it says Aaron here or something. It's overall a good minifigure, though. We're using the same Aaron face prints. So, yeah. I'm happy he's here. I'm happy he has a new suit again, but I kind of wish for something more, especially after Dark Aaron being such a good figure. Next up is Draconis Nia. What is there to say that I haven't said about the other Draconis ninja? She has the same rubbery tail, the same Draconian wings, just recolored. She has toe printing for claws. She has a red belt, watery wave scales. She uses gunmetal gray. She uses the new, the new Draconis eyes / the original just Dragon's Rising face print. And then, just take all that back, or take all that off so we can see her back. That's her back print. Try and get it in frame. Like I've said so much about these figures already, there isn't really much to say anymore. Kind of like with reviewing some of the sets. Cole's Mission Mech. It's an action figure. So what do? You go to one of the first action figures I make, and you see, articulation stuff. Yeah, I'll talk about details. But, this is the same figure as the Jay I've reviewed, the Zane I've reviewed, the Half Kai I've reviewed. Aaron is almost the same as his Dark Aaron variant, which I'll definitely go more in depth with, but, there isn't much I can really talk about with these two. However, it is the Mutation Monster's time to shine, since he has that back attachment, and that was the figure I said I'd really go in depth about instead of the spinner set. So, the front details, he just has those, robes, cloth, or whatever, covering his waist. He has, all the bubbles and teeth on his torso print. He has the big fig head with the rice hat. Oh. He has that, giant one Oni eye, which we'll see in a minute again. He's the giant Oni eye. giant teeth. He has that little pendant clasp. He has a dark trans green arm. But for the back attachment, we'll just quickly take it off. There's his back print, if you're wondering. It's more the same as the front. But what the big draw with this figure, though, is that back attachment. It uses the same one used on, I think they were called like the Outriders or something from Lego Marvel. They're from Infinity War and Endgame. It's also used on Doc Ock, I believe, in a few sets, but it just uses these pieces with these teeth, and then up here it just has like more tentacle thing. So it is definitely really cool to see on the mutation monster, because you can do stuff like this and give it like the effect it's supposed to have, that's mutating, has different tendrils, tentacles, teeth, claws, whatever you want. I'm sure it's going to have many different eyes somewhere in the show. So, overall, I mean, it's a good figure. But I do wish we got more of them, because I kind of find this to be my favorite of the three monsters. I think I've said that before. But, like, the other two kind of feel so generic. This one just feels so out there that I really enjoy this figure. And then that leaves us with the last villain, that being the Loyalist. So here's the Loyalist, or Cultist, or whatever you want to call him. It is a really cool figure. It's the exact same as the one in the treehouse. Just however, I'm showcasing his, like, giant claw grin instead of his tentacle octopus one. So, I mean, yeah, it's basically the same as all that, like, dark red gold printing. I really enjoy this figure, though. I wish we got a lot more of them. He has the same pendants as the monsters. The only other really different thing, he also has the dark red hood. The only different thing, though, is his weapon, as now it's just extended. Instead of it being cut off there, it just now uses a staff piece to make it like a spear. And I really like this figure. This was the first Loyalist I got, since I got this back in January, and I got the Treehouse in February. So this I've had for a lot longer, and I kind of prefer this face print for the Loyalist, but I like having the two different types. And then with the mask, you can actually see he does have normal minifigure coloration underneath the mask, so it is a minifigure. This isn't a monster, this isn't a ghost. There is an actual human underneath this. And who knows, they could be turned into the monsters, or they could just be loyalists to the leader, and whatever they're loyal to. We'll cover that when we cover the Loyalist leader minifigure. But overall, for the Loyalists, they're probably some of my favorite minifigures from Ninjago. As for villains, I just really like the color scheme and what they are. I also did forget to mention he includes the Darksaber piece, so I mean that's just another way to get it if you didn't get it from Star Wars. As for the set itself, let's just take away the figures. Let's add in the other two Ryus in my collection. So this is the big one, of course. This one is the tiny molded one. I got it from Aaron's Spinjitzu mech. That combines with like all the other $20 mech sets. I didn't collect Dragon's Rising Season 1, really. I only have 2 sets from it. And then my other Ryu is the original Ryu. Like the Ryu. Young Dragon Ryu. So as you can see, there's definitely a middle stage I'm missing. That is from the Combiner mech. I really have no interest. I had no interest in it. I still have no interest in it. So I probably won't get it. And there's really no reason to do a full-on comparison of these two. Except for their face prints. Things are falling apart. This is the old Ryu. This is the new one. You can see definitely matured. The eyes have moved. But it's still the same piece. But he has the molded jaw, so let's get into that, actually, as the start of the first conversation. Yeah, I think it's only right if we start by talking off about the very controversial thing included with the set. That's this printed piece right here. Now, you see, we're supposed to be having stickers here, but we're getting printed pieces. This is all wrong. I'm joking. I'm joking. The controversial thing, of course, is his face, and that's because he now has 2 jaws. And if you didn't see it before, you're seeing it now. I'm sorry. You gotta see it. So, this is from the Labubu. Don't worry about it. This is the molded jaw for Ryu. I just showcased it. Forget that it's even there. That's the jaw right there. So he has a cutoff. He has a little nose. He's got all this beautiful detail. Really amazing molded piece. So if he already has a jaw here, though, then what's this? Now, from some angles, it looks like a beard. But I mean, like, my biggest issue with it is it kind of looks like a beard. From the front, it definitely looks doofy. But like I said, I kind of see it as a beard. Or here, like this curve here, that is all a tooth. This is just a gap, and like that's his bottom jaw. So like that's a gap, so he's like kind of opening his mouth. But it's a little weird with this here, so you can't even really do that. That's how I saw it in the pictures, though, in some of the angles. But like in some angles it looks okay, but in other angles it looks weird, like what happened to his head. But like his head is so front heavy. Well, of course now it doesn't do it. But like you try posing it, it just goes right on down. Oh, so you're good for the camera. There you go. See, that's more realistic. There you go. That's more realistic for some of the poses. Take it off. I mean, it just clips here. But he kind of looks fine without it. His head looks a little slim, but without it, I have to say, I kind of like it. And you also get this leftover. So this connects, of course, to the weapon. That's one of the main features. We got whatever this dark blue thing is. And then this is just like one of the original Lego blasters included. So, I mean, okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of just up to you whether you like it or not. I personally would prefer it without that. Then you can just give it to a minifigure and boom, now Ninjago has guns again. That's twice in the same wave. Ninjago just has like full-on guns. Kind of looks like one of the rifles from Fortnite. But with Rontu, when we get to Rontu, I can justify Rontu. Rontu is actually a really great set. One of the best from the Spectral Wave. This, I'm sorry, I can't justify this. There's nothing here to justify it with. As for the rest of his neck, didn't mean to decapitate him. I mean, it's just ball joints. He's got the yellow color scheme. It's really nice. And like I said, it just clips onto there. I also do like the dark blue going down his entire body, as well as the underside of his belly being like nice and tiled off. He's got his red robe there. So yeah, really nice. I will go over the sword actually now. I'll just take that off. We have this nice long blade. He uses this blade piece. I think this is the first I've gotten it. Yeah, I don't know if I've gotten it before. And then it also has the broom piece, which is definitely a first for me. So yeah, it's really nice. What you can do, one of the main things, is you can either give this Cole's mission mech, which I'm not digging out right now, or you can do that, which yet again looks weird. So I kind of prefer having his mouth off, and then you can, well, if I don't get that piece stuck there, put that back on here, you can just have him hold it. So yeah. Anyways, my bad, I gotta fix everything. As for his arm and armor, I mean, it's all nice and golden. Like I said, it has this printed piece also used on Kai's Dragon Mech. It's got dark blue detailing. He's got his little claws here. It looks overall really nice, really cool. He also has this new leaf piece molded in like a trans white with all these sparkle effects. It's the same color, I believe, as the prismatic blades, which I really like. Now, when it is attached, I mean, you can see there's a gap there. When it is attached, oh, there goes his head. The entire set's just falling apart. Yeah, there is going to be gaps. That is a problem I have with the set, too, is the gaps. Like, it kind of looks weird in some angles. But, like, it's an overall, it's decent, I will say. This definitely isn't the best set of the wave, but it is the cheapest way to get Aaron, and it is the only way to get Nia, and one of the two loyalists from the main wave of Dragon's Rising. Now, he does use that giant wing piece, just like his younger version, the one from the Combiner Mech, and the Forest Dragon, not the Source Dragon Alive. He has his belt there, which can clip to a sword. It's symmetric on the other side. Everything's practically the same. Then his foot, I mean, has a nice dragon curve they've done for all of them. He's got a little bit of armor. Overall, really nice. I don't mind the dark gray here, too, for, like, the mixed joints and stuff. I think it's perfectly fine because of his color scheme. Then, for his tail, let's talk about that. Take a closer look at the tail, you can see he has the shuriken. You can just pop that off. That's another weapon for Cole's mission mech. You can put that on Cole's mission mech's arm. You can put that on his hand or on the staff or whatever. But for Ryu, I mean, here's basically the back of his torso. It's on ratchet joints, so you can ratchet it up and down. He does have this build twice to extend his tail, and then he has this for his tail. So I don't remember what came in the combiner mech, but compared to this, I mean, I like this. It reminds me of like Koopalings from Mario, and there's another Mario enemy that kind of has something like that. And he has a third one of these pieces at the end. So I mean, it's really cool. I really like the like tusk aesthetic here. To spin this, and you also gotta push everything down. You have that a little too far up, it just won't spin. So yeah, it's overall pretty good. It definitely has a lot of playability for a younger kid, especially if you do get Cole's mission mech. I'll probably show a video, probably like a giant mech video showcasing how to mix and match the mechs from the original wave. They'll probably throw these two in there at the end, talking about their weapon mix and match ability. But for posability for him, I mean, he's okay. He can stand on two legs, get these giant boy wings up, put those down. You can see there with the gaps again. That is really just one of my biggest gripes about the set. But overall, it is a cool set. Definitely no regrets buying it. I do like Ryu. I just kind of don't really like what they did with his jaw. They did a much better job with Rontu, and we'll get to Rontu, don't worry. Like I said, that's my next priority once I do Jay's Buggy, which I might actually do tonight. And if I don't finish it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow. Well, I'll post it tomorrow. So in all, I can't defend this set. I am sorry, Lego. I'm sorry anyone who likes this set. Rontu, I could sit there defending for hours. I like the mechanical jaw aspect for her. I like the mechanical pieces. It kind of just looks like a battle-damaged Rontu. For this, you can't really defend it. Like, he has a beard, second mouth thing. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. I'm sorry. As controversial as the set is, I can't save it. I saved Rontu. I gave Rontu 10 out of 10. I stand by that. Plus, Rontu for the same price. I mean, I know it isn't much as the same minifigure count. Rontu came with this little side build, well, minus that gem, which was a nice little thing for Egalt. It was like an ode, an ode to Egalt. Ryu has no extra side build, and let me check Rontu's piece count. I will have a comparison of these two, because it's 4 minifigures each for $45. Rontu the Master Dragon. Rontu had 381. Okay, so I don't have Ryu's piece count here, but you can go and compare the two. I believe Rontu has more, but this is still the same price. In all, I have to give this a 7 out of 10. I mean, it has printed parts. That is nice. Has 4 minifigures, thinking about it now, but I can't defend this set. I'm sorry. Once we get to Rontu, you'll see what I mean by defend. Like, there's stuff I can look at it from certain perspectives, and I can see Rontu's actually such a good set. This set, it's not bad, but it's not good. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I don't know if that was a decrease or increase from my original review. Not like original video review, but like written review. I have no script. I'm just going as like the video goes on. I'm just kind of saying the stuff that comes to mind. But I don't remember if my original written review, I had this as a 7 out of 10, or 6 out of 10, or an 8 out of 10. It definitely wasn't a 9. Because, like I said, I can't defend it. But yeah. Not really the best set. I'd definitely wait for a sale if you were to get this. In all, though, thank you for tuning in. I'll get to Jay's Buggy next. I might actually start that now. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you want to see any future Ninjago reviews, Mario movie stuff, anything to do with like FNAF, make sure you consider subscribing and liking to see that content in the future. Alright, see you guys.